Liam Payne's girlfriend, Kate Cassidy, was seen out in public for the very first time since the incident, and a lot of fans say that she looks guilty, or at least responsible in some way. People were saying that she should have stayed with Liam in Argentina, with some even saying that she directly contributed to what happened to him. Liam Payne's girlfriend, Kate Cassidy, broke her silence following the incident, and here's what she posted on her Instagram stories. "Thank you all for the kind words and love you've sent my way. I've been at a complete loss. The last few days haven't felt real at all. I'm asking and praying for your understanding and space as I work through this privately. Liam, my angel, you mean everything to me. I want you to know I loved you unconditionally with all my heart. I'll keep loving you for the rest of my life. I love you, Liam." Now, Kate Cassidy, who is 25 years old at the time of recording this video, had gone to Buenos Aires, Argentina with Liam Payne, but returned to Florida on her own 2 days prior to the incident where he ended his life, or at least his life was ended, but I'll get to all those details a little bit later. This all happened after he fell from the balcony of his third floor hotel room. A lot of details around that are still unclear. But fans are convinced that, Liam Payne's girlfriend, Kate Cassidy, was directly involved some way, somehow, with what happened to Liam. And the photos of her in public, people were just kind of reading into her body language and how she looked. And they were saying that she didn't necessarily look 100% like she had any remorse or real sadness about what happened. Again, guys, this is just people's opinions and theories about what they think happened and them kind of reading into the situation. I'm not literally saying that she is 100% guilty. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just sort of relaying what a large group of fans are actually saying about her, especially after they saw how she looked in public. Now, getting back to what happened with Liam. So a few weeks earlier, he and his girlfriend, Kate Cassidy, attended a concert by his former One Direction bandmate, Niall Horan, and this was on October 2nd, 2024. And he posted an Instagram story saying, "We're heading to Argentina. First off, because we want to. Second, because we want to. And third, Niall Horan's playing down there. So we're thinking about stopping by to say hi."
And I think we might just go and say, "Hello."
So you can see Liam was joking online that he and Niall Horan had some things to settle since they didn't see each other for a long time before this. And Liam and Kate had been staying at the Casa Sur Palermo Hotel, and they have been together for approximately 2 years. Kate mentioned online that their stay in Buenos Aires, Argentina ended up being longer than planned, with a short trip turning into a 2-week vacation. And here's what she says, and I quote, "I was honestly so ready to leave. I love South America, but I hate staying in one place for too long." And this was shared in a TikTok video. And she goes on to say, "We were only supposed to stay there for about 5 days, but it ended up being 2 weeks. And I was like, I need to go home." Now, Kate admitted that she left Liam in Argentina, saying that she bought a new travel pillow because he had used hers.
I bought this neck pillow because I normally bring Squishmallows on the plane, but I gave it to Liam.
And the couple first became public, by the way, when they attended a Halloween party in London back in 2022, dressed as Tommy Lee and Pamela Anderson. And afterward, they were seen on romantic outings and various different events. And Kate revealed that the first time she met Liam was when she was working as a waitress in a bar in Charleston, South Carolina. And here is what she said. "On my way to work, my manager texted me and said, 'Liam Payne from One Direction is here and you're going to be serving him tonight.'" And she shared that in an Instagram video.
As I'm on my way to work, my manager texted me and she was like, "Liam Payne from One Direction is here."
Now, Liam kept asking Kate to join him at his table and eventually requested her number, according to her. The next day, they went out for lunch, bowling, as well as a ghost tour.
So we had lunch, it went really well, and then we went bowling after.
And before dating Kate, Liam had been engaged to model Maya Henry from 2020 to 2021, and he shares a 7-year-old son, Bear, with British singer Cheryl Cole. Before Liam's sudden passing, the manager of the Casa Palermo Hotel made an emergency call saying that Liam was putting himself in danger. And the manager claimed that Liam had been causing a whole lot of commotion and leaving a lot of damages in his hotel room and was under the influence of various different things. First responders said that there was literally nothing that they could do when they found Liam. His body was banged up too much, and trying to revive him just was not something that was gonna happen. Like, he was just gone. He was way too banged up. But on an interesting note, it was revealed that 2 women had been in his room hours before his passing. So who were these women? Yeah, I'll get to that pretty soon. Now, Kate, when she was recently seen, she was actually out with her friends back in Florida, and she was picking up some pet supplies. And in the photos taken, Kate looked casual in an oversized graphic tee, gray sweatpants, and slides, with her hair loosely down and no makeup on. Her friends were also dressed similarly in oversized tees and sweatpants, and they also had a dog with them. And this outing happened just days after the former One Direction band member Liam Payne lost his life in Buenos Aires, Argentina. So I just think when you take a look at the photos, she just looked really sad and just kind of out of it. And, you know, the fact that she's an influencer and just didn't really care this time to be out in makeup and looking all glammed up, just looking really, really basic. To me, that says that she is actually really feeling sad. So I don't really see what people are saying when they say that, oh, she's looking like she is guilty and she's really involved with this. But hey, that's just my 2 cents on it. I'm curious to know what you think, so let me know your thoughts. Although the circumstances around what happened to Liam were initially unclear, it was, like I mentioned, reported that there were some women in his room, 25-year-old women who worked as adult workers, as well as he was using some pretty potent stuff. And these stuff are known to cause people to kind of go a little bit cuckoo in the brain. So yeah, definitely Liam was going through a pretty tough time out there, and especially what happened after the fact, like he was with 2 women. Yeah, that's pretty surprising. Now, according to one of Kate's friends, Liam had actually begged her to stay with him, and she was really upset at the time when she decided to leave. And the friend told the Post that he made sure she knew how unhappy he was about that. Now, both of them had gotten into a pretty heated disagreement over Kate's desire to fly back home, and she eventually made the decision to get herself a ticket and leave. The friend also went on to explain that Kate had become very frustrated because Liam hadn't given her any clear idea of when they would be ready to head back home. And shortly after her departure, like I was mentioning, that's when these 2 25-year-old women appeared in his room, and they spent hours together with Liam and these 2 other women. So we can use our imaginations as to what was going on in the room. Investigators, they interviewed the women along with 3 other hotel staff members and concluded that Liam had been alone at the time of the incident. So the women weren't actually there when Liam fell off the balcony. They were there prior to that, though. The friend is also saying that Kate is just really trying to process all of this, because not only did she find out about Liam seeing these other adult worker women, but also he's gone. So it's definitely a lot to process. She feels like it's a huge betrayal for her because she gave him all and she was faithful to him. And the fact that he did that was pretty heartbreaking for her. The friend has also said that Kate hasn't really stopped crying. She's completely devastated, and she actually does have a good support system, so at least that's going to make this situation a little bit more manageable. And she's got family, she's got friends, and she's just really trying to block out any sort of negativity in her life right now.
Kate Cassidy was held hostage by Liam Payne before he passed away.
I did not come prepared for this trip at all. So
Liam Payne's girlfriend, Kate Cassidy, felt like she was in a hostage situation with Liam while deciding whether or not to leave Argentina in the days leading up to his passing.
we were supposed to be there for like 5 days, turned into 2 weeks, and I was just like, I need to go home.
A friend of Kate told the New York Post that the 25-year-old influencer worried about her decision before ultimately flying home to Miami. Kate allegedly told her pal she was worried Liam might turn to doing things to alter his mind if she left, but had no other choice after spending over 2 weeks in the South American country. Her friend said, she can't leave or else who knows what'll happen, and if she leaves, what will he do? If this is true, that's incredibly awful. My heart goes out to Kate. Her relationship with Liam really looked like a fairy tale, and knowing how he touched so many lives makes this even more disheartening. I can't imagine what she's going through right now, especially in the public eye, losing the love of her life at such a young age. The friend went on to say she has other responsibilities. She's doing things that she's supposed to be doing, so she finally had to make a decision. Kate and Liam had originally planned to stay in Argentina for a few days to attend Niall's concert. However, the quick trip kept getting extended despite Kate wanting to leave. They're in Argentina and it's like a hostage situation, the friend said. So she tells him she wants to leave. This is after a week. He begs her to stay. They continued. She keeps extending her trip a day, 2 days, and he just wants her to stay. Although some people blame Kate for leaving, the pal insisted that it wasn't a simple decision. She said, I get what people are saying, that she should just stay with her rich, famous boyfriend, but she wanted to be home in her own bed with her dog. She wanted to come home, so eventually she says she's going home. Blaming her in a situation like this is just awful. It's so easy for people to sit back and point fingers at someone without ever having to face the same circumstances themselves. We often forget that these are real humans with families and loved ones who are affected by this. It's important to remember that everyone is going through their own real life stuff. Compassion should be at the forefront of our reactions. Instead of casting blame, the focus should be on understanding and supporting each other. We never know what someone's truly going through behind closed doors. Kindness is free. Liam Payne passed away after falling from a third-floor hotel balcony a few days after Kate flew home. According to a police report, Liam had a mixture of things to alter his brain and his system at the time of his passing. He was also reportedly drinking in the hours leading up to his death. Authorities believe the beloved Liam may have been in a state of semi or total unconsciousness at the time of his fall. He was only 31 years old. Kate has kept a low profile in the week since Liam's passing. However, she posted a beautiful tribute to her late boyfriend. In the social media upload, Kate told her followers that her heart is shattered in ways she can't put into words. She called Liam her best friend. She said he's the love of her life. And she revealed that the pair had been discussing marriage before he passed away. She said, a few weeks ago, we sat outside on a beautiful evening manifesting our lives together. I kept your note close, even though you told me not to look at it. It said, me and Kate to marry within a year, engaged and together forever. In the carousel, she included a picture of the handwritten note Payne gave her, along with several selfies of the couple, who began dating in 2022. Liam, I know we'll be together forever, but not in the way we had planned, she wrote. You'll always be with me. I gained a guardian angel. I will love you for the rest of my life and beyond, carrying our dreams and memories with me everywhere I go. Leading up to his passing, fellow hotel guests had reported seeing Liam acting like he wasn't in the right state of mind, including smashing his laptop in the lobby after receiving an email that he didn't like. He also apparently had to be carried back to his hotel room. The hotel manager was overheard in a 911 call stating that a male guest appeared not right in his mind and had been destroying his room. The staffer feared for the man's life. When police arrived, though, Liam had sadly already fallen off the balcony. Investigators then discovered things to alter his brain scattered all around his trashed hotel suite. Photos obtained by TMZ showed him lying on the ground outside the hotel. Police and first responders were on the scene. No matter how he passed away, we didn't need to see photos. People were stunned that TMZ decided to post these images, but perhaps we shouldn't be. After all, this is the same outlet that was scolded by police at the scene of Kobe Bryant's passing, the outlet that mangled the news of Tom Petty's passing, and shared the grainy, suspiciously obtained footage of Solange and Jay-Z's infamous elevator night. The Associated Press has standards when it comes to reporting on guidelines about rare occasions when it's okay to include images of people who have passed away and details. At least they're supposed to. But on this night, apparently all of that went out the window. They included details in the article that were void of any empathy or sympathy. People fall, sometimes people are pushed, other times they go too close to the edge, sometimes they jump. We don't know what happened to Liam, other than the fact that he was on a balcony in Argentina, he was in an altered state of mind, and then he was on the ground below. And at the young age of 31, he isn't here with us anymore. Toni Cornell, the daughter of Chris Cornell, has spoken out against this. This is what she wrote in her Instagram stories. In the wake of Liam Payne's passing, I feel compelled to speak out about the photos released by TMZ, including images of his hotel room and body. Having seen these photos, I can't help but reflect on my own experiences when images of my father's passing were also published by TMZ. As a 12-year-old, I stumbled upon these photos while scrolling through my iPad, and it was indescribably awful. It was something I still carry with me to this day. TMZ still has not chosen to have the decency 7 years later to remove those photos from the internet, and it is something I believe should be done. She continued to say, while the images of Liam have been taken down, it means nothing. They should never have been put up in the first place, and it breaks my heart to think his 7-year-old son, Bear, might one day came across them and suffer exactly as I did. Cheryl Cole, who's Liam's former partner and mother of his son, also slammed the media coverage of Liam's passing. She said Liam was not only a pop star and celebrity, he was a son, he was a brother, he was an uncle, a dear friend, and a father to our 7-year-old son. A son that now has to face the reality of never seeing his father again. One day, Bear will have access to the reports and media exploitation we've seen in the past 2 days. It's awful that I can't protect him from this in the future.
I went over to say hello to P. Diddy, and Jay-Z was there.
Did you guys know Liam Payne had a creepy encounter with Diddy? When Liam met P. Diddy for the first time, it really didn't go according to plan. He also met Jay-Z the same night, who had an even worse encounter with him. Actually, it was downright awful. Since Liam was a huge star, he began showing up at events that also had huge celebrities in attendance. During one of those events, Liam approached Diddy, Jay-Z, and Leonardo DiCaprio, but things unfortunately went extremely wrong for him.
And Leonardo DiCaprio was sat at the
Oh,
far
I
side.
think you've dropped enough names.
In May 2017, Liam made an appearance on arguably the best talk show of the modern era, The Graham Norton Show, as can be seen in a YouTube video. Since celebrities on The Graham Norton Show get to have a few drinks, they tend to be a lot more open. In Liam's case, one moment of him being very open on The Graham Norton Show involved him describing how awful it was when he approached Diddy, Jay-Z, and Leonardo DiCaprio. During Liam's 2017 The Graham Norton Show appearance, David Williams was also a guest. While talking to Graham, David told a story about his awkward encounter with the music legend Prince.
And Prince was there as well.
Wow.
This was a few years ago.
In response to that, Liam empathized by bringing up his own awful celebrity encounter. He said, I had that with P. Diddy. I went over to say hello to P. Diddy and Jay-Z was there, and Leonardo DiCaprio sat at the door. Based on what Liam said next, he wasn't sure how the encounter would go before it even started. As Liam explained, he was trying to figure out whether Diddy, Jay-Z, or at least Leonardo DiCaprio would be the easiest to approach.
Right, I'm just going to go and sit over here with Eddie Goldman. I think that's a very awkward moment.
Unfortunately for Liam, he described how unfriendly Diddy was to him. Liam was quoted saying, I was trying to think who's the easy target in this scenario? What's one that you go to say hello? And I'm thinking, I saw Diddy and get him to the Greek. I'm gonna go over there and say hello to him. So I thought P. Diddy. So I went out to shake his hand. I shook his hand and he just says, ha, 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 ha.
And I shook his hand and I was, oh, nice to meet you. And he's just going,
He's going with the longest handshake ever. And I'm like, I sat there just looking in his eyes like, when is this gonna end? When the handshake finally ended, Liam clearly knew things had not gone well with P. Diddy. After failing to build a connection with P. Diddy, Liam decided that it might be smart to try to have a better conversation with Jay-Z. So in January 2016, Jay-Z spoke to Daily Star about how much interest he had in working with Liam Payne's bandmate Harry Styles. According to what Jay-Z told the outlet, he believed that he could have turned Harry into a gigantic star at that time. He said he does need to make the transition from being part of a group to becoming an individual artist. I can get him working with the bigger artists, the bigger producers, and have him as the biggest artist in the world within a year. Sadly for Liam, things actually went so much worse with Jay-Z. As Liam explained during his appearance on The Graham Norton Show, the problem was that he unknowingly broke a rule that Jay-Z or his bodyguard had. He said the worst of it happened, there was a whole thing with Jay-Z, I went to lean in to speak to him, but you can't lean in to speak to Jay-Z, you're not allowed to lean in. Since Liam broke the rule that he didn't know existed, Jay-Z's bodyguard stepped in. As Liam explained to Graham Norton, that's when things got surprisingly out of hand. When explaining what happened, Liam said his bodyguard just shook me like this and I went flying across the room. After failing with Diddy and Jay-Z while also getting roughed up a little bit, Liam explained that's when he decided to cut his losses and walk away. In November 2012, Liam Payne spoke to MTV News about Jay-Z, and while that interview no longer appears on MTV's website, Capital FM summarized what Liam told the outlet about Jay-Z. By the time of Liam's interview with MTV News, One Direction had only released 3 singles: What Makes You Beautiful, Gotta Be You, and One Thing. Even though One Direction was still so early in their career, Liam already saw the potential of the group branching out musically. While talking to MTV News at the time, Liam explained that he would have loved for One Direction to work with Jay-Z. Sadly for Liam, in 2012, he told MTV News that he had no idea how to reach out to someone like Jay-Z. Worse yet, Liam told the outlet that he didn't think One Direction was cool enough to work with someone like Jay-Z. He said, "I didn't know how to talk to him. I think he's incredible. I love Jay-Z. It upsets me that we're not cool enough, but I wish we could." This is so sad, actually. He really wanted to meet one of his idols. He spoke so highly of him. And then when he did meet Jay-Z, his bodyguard roughed him up for leaning in to talk to him. It's just so disheartening to see someone so excited get shut down like that, especially with his recent passing. Liam was in one of the hottest boy bands, but he still wanted to show people like Diddy and Jay-Z respect. While Liam may not have gotten to work with Jay-Z, it's awesome that he took control of his own music. According to AllMusic's biography of Liam, he went on to produce music himself under the moniker Payne or Big Payne. At the height of Liam Payne's incredible music career, before he tragically passed away, the beloved singer was incredibly rich and famous. Since Liam Payne was in one of the biggest boy bands of all time, there were millions of people who would have been overjoyed to meet him. In fact, there were so many fans who wanted a piece of Liam and his bandmates that things sometimes went too far. As a result, the members of One Direction repeatedly spoke out about being nervous about their fans during interviews while still expressing appreciation for them. Liam Payne's music has been streamed over 2 billion times to date. Considering that Liam had the kind of fan following, was a talented singer and performer, it certainly seems like he deserved respect from other celebrities. Unfortunately for Liam, however, it turns out that Diddy and Jay-Z didn't give him the respect he deserved. On October 16, 2024, at just 31 years old, the incredible Liam Payne unfortunately passed away. His passing is a profound loss, but his spirit will forever live on in the hearts of his fans. For many years to come, he will be cherished and remembered for his kindness, his talent, the joy he brought to so many. Liam created a legacy that transcends music. He inspired so many people to chase their dreams. His fans shared a special bond with him, filled with love, filled with support, and that connection will always shine bright. Let's celebrate his life and the beautiful memories he gave to so many people.
Morning, everybody. Here's a little video of me.
Liam Payne's final moments of life captured on camera. Liam Payne's last moments shared on social media have left fans wanting more as the former One Direction star passed away at just 31. His sudden passing changed the world.
A preliminary autopsy report just released says the singer multiple traumas as well as internal and external bleeding.
Especially given the seemingly carefree posts he had shared just minutes before the news broke. Liam had uploaded a series of videos and snaps showing himself relaxing and talking about his plans for the day, from watching TV to chatting about his plans to play polo in Argentina. Unfortunately, those moments would be some of his last, as the singer unfortunately fell from his hotel balcony in Buenos Aires. After posting an image that appeared to show the body of Liam Payne, the former One Direction singer who passed in an accident, TMZ, the Hollywood-centric news organization famous for its coverage of celebrities, was inundated with discussion. The photograph was later taken down by the website. Cheyenne, a journalist at the BBC, wrote in a post on X, "TMZ is trying to get clicks and ad money off of a young man's body just minutes after the news of his passing. Imagine being a member of Liam Payne's family and seeing this." And then his videos before he passed came into the limelight once again. The videos that Liam shared just before his passing showed him enjoying some downtime, with clips of his meals and discussions about a leisurely polo match. However, it seems the footage wasn't filmed in real time, but days earlier, as his girlfriend Kate Cassidy had already left Argentina by the time of his passing.
I was so ready to leave. Honestly, loved South America, but I hate staying in one place for too long.
Kate, who is an American actress, had shared her own clips on TikTok where she talked about heading back home to Florida, saying, "Love Argentina, but I hate staying in one place for too long." She added that she was eager to get back home, which seemed to suggest her departure happened a few days earlier. Liam's videos showed him sharing breakfast with Kate, seemingly in a laid-back mood, as they joked about their late morning routine. "This is the breakfast table, just enjoying breakfast and coffee, even though it's 1 p.m, he laughed. In the background, Kate is heard teasingly calling them losers for sleeping in so late. The pair seemed playful and happy in these clips, as Liam mentioned his plan to play polo later that day, joking that it might leave him sore for weeks afterwards. Liam was no stranger to physical challenges, but he admitted that polo had taken its toll. "Honestly, out of all the sports I've tried, and not that I'm taking up polo professionally, by the way, I I just had to go for fun, but it's so tough. My back and neck are still hurting from swinging that hammer around, well, mallet if you're in the know," he joked. His lighthearted tone gave no hint of what was to come. In another post, Liam shows his hair looking a bit wild, playfully saying, "I look like the Joker, my hair's a bit crazy today." His relaxed vibe continued as he filmed Kate and their dog watching comedian Jimmy Carr on TV. The footage gave fans a glimpse into the simple moments of his life, seemingly full of lighthearted, fun, and calm days spent with loved ones. In one snap, the couple posed for a shirtless mirror selfie before puckering up for a sweet video together. Liam also admired some of the art inside their friend's home, where they were staying at the time. He gave a shout out to his friend Gon, saying, "We're just here at Gon's place, enjoying a lovely day in Argentina." The warmth in his voice as he talked about their time together painted a picture of someone at peace with their life. But the story took a different turn when reports had surfaced that Liam had fallen from the third-floor balcony of his hotel in Buenos Aires, where he had been staying for Niall Horan's tour. His fall led to immediate media coverage, with local outlets sharing the sad news about his passing. Witnesses reported that there had been some distressing behavior leading up to the incident, with claims that Liam was acting erratically. When authorities were called, they found Liam had already passed away. It was a shocking and painful end to a life that had seen such incredible highs and deep lows. Liam's passing not only devastated his family, friends, and fans, but also cast a light on Liam's struggles in recent years. The 31-year-old had risen to fame as part of the global phenomenon One Direction, a group that became one of the biggest boy bands in the world between 2010 and 2015. After the group split, Liam pursued a solo career, releasing his debut album LP1 in 2019. While he found success, his post-1D life was far from smooth sailing. In recent times, rumors swirled about turmoil in Liam's personal life. He had parted ways with his management and shelved plans for a second solo album. Additionally, his relationship with his ex-fiancée, Maya Henry, had made headlines after she reportedly called in lawyers accusing Liam of continuing to reach out to her friends, and even her mother. The two had shared a tumultuous relationship over the years, and while their love story seemed to have ended for good in 2022, it was clear that some unresolved feelings still lingered. Fans had also been aware of Liam's well-documented challenges with his health and lifestyle. In 2021, Liam opened up about his personal struggles, revealing that he had gone through a particularly tough phase in which he indulged too much in certain remedies like capsules and drinks, which affected his physical appearance and well-being. He reflected on how this period caused him to gain a significant amount of extra mass and how he worked hard to get back on track. His honesty about these battles made him relatable to many who had followed his journey from being a teen heartthrob to an adult musician. Liam's career began when he auditioned for The X Factor in 2008. While he was initially eliminated as a solo act, he returned in 2010 and was placed into One Direction alongside Harry Styles, Louis Tomlinson, Zayn Malik, and Niall Horan. The group skyrocketed to fame, becoming one of the most successful boy bands of all time. However, after One Direction went on hiatus in 2015, Liam's life took on a different trajectory. He embarked on a solo career and started a family, welcoming a son, Bear, with Cheryl Cole in 2017. Though the two split in 2018, they continued to co-parent their son amicably. Liam's personal life had always been a subject of interest to the public, from his high-profile relationships with stars like supermodel Naomi Campbell to his long-term relationship with Maya Henry. His struggles and triumphs were frequently splashed across tabloids, and even in his final days, it seemed that the world was watching him closely. As fans and loved ones mourn the loss of the beloved singer, Liam Payne will undoubtedly be remembered for the mark he made on the music world and the hearts of his fans. From his days in One Direction to his solo career, Liam's talent, charm, and authenticity touched millions. And while his story has ended far too soon, the memories of his music and spirit will live on.
A lovely day here in Argentina.
Sad details about Liam Payne's life have come to light, especially surrounding his passing at the age of 31. He also had some relationship issues in the past, as well as he was dealing with some things and he just wasn't 100% okay. Liam had posted to social media saying that he was having a lovely day before the incident that happened. Liam Payne, the beloved former member of One Direction, shared what seemed like happy moments on social media just before he passed. Through several videos posted on his Snapchat story, Liam updated fans on his time in Argentina, where he was vacationing with his girlfriend Kate Cassidy.
This is the breakfast table.
These videos, filled with joyful interactions, captured moments of their relationship that seemed carefree and full of love. In one clip, Liam mentioned that he was having a lovely day, relaxing, enjoying his time with Kate, and the couple appeared to be enjoying breakfast together, talking about their plans for the rest of the day, which included horse riding as well as attending a polo match. The videos painted a picture of a peaceful vacation with Liam and Kate smiling and laughing in front of the cameras. There was even a playful moment where the two made funny faces at the camera, with Liam captioning the clip, "Quality time." And this, of course, showcased their bond and love for each other. And this was great for Liam's fans who've been following his career since his early days in the band One Direction. They were so happy to see him enjoying life, but they were completely unaware of the sad incident that was soon to come. The posts remained on Liam's Snapchat story for a few hours, and unfortunately, shortly after the news broke, the videos were removed from his Snapchat story and archived under his account's Spotlight section. The world was completely surprised to find out that Liam had fallen off the balcony of his hotel room in Buenos Aires, Argentina. According to the reports, Liam, who was 31, fell from the third-story balcony at the Casasur Palermo Hotel, and details surrounding the fall are still being investigated, and it remains unclear whether it was an accidental fall or not. Witnesses at the scene stated that Liam had been seen acting a little bit weird earlier in the hotel lobby. However, the exact circumstances leading to the fall are still 100% unclear, leaving fans and loved ones really searching for answers here. The news was especially sad concerning the joyful moments that Liam had shared just hours earlier. And the videos of him spending time with his girlfriend Kate, laughing and enjoying their vacation, were completely night and day to what ended up happening. Just 2 weeks prior to this whole thing, Liam shared a heartfelt message with fans, revealing his excitement about reconnecting with his former bandmate Niall Horan. The two had been close during their time in One Direction, and although they hadn't seen each other in a while, Liam was eager to catch up. He took to social media expressing his hope to meet up with Niall during his concert in Argentina. And in a video that was later reposted on X, formerly known as Twitter, Liam said, and I quote, "I think we might just go and say hello. It's been a while since me and Niall have spoken."
Niall Horan's playing down there, and I think we might just go and say hello.
We've got a lot to talk about, and I would like to square up a couple of things with the boy.
A while since me and Niall have spoken. We've got a lot to talk about.
Despite any past misunderstandings or distance between them, Liam was clear that there were no bad vibes, no ill feelings or anything like that between both of them. Only a desire to reconnect and talk things out. So of course, fans were excited at the idea of seeing two of some of their favorite One Direction band members or former One Direction band members reunite. And on the night of Niall Horan's concert in Argentina, Liam was spotted in the crowd enjoying the show, and a fan captured a video of him dancing, clapping his hands, cheering for his former bandmate. So everything seemed really well. It was definitely a heartwarming sight for many fans who had followed the band's journey for years. Liam also took time to interact with fans during the concert, posing for pictures and even speaking in Spanish. And of course, this was really something that connected with the audience there. His girlfriend, Kate Cassidy, she was also there side by side with him during the concert. Although Liam's recent videos did depict moments of happiness like this, it's no secret that he faced personal challenges throughout his life. One of the significant challenges in his life came from his relationship with ex-fiancée Maya Henry. Liam and Maya had a complicated relationship, which lasted from 2018 until 2022. Despite their split, Maya recently shared insights into some of the difficulties that they faced as a couple. Maya claimed that Liam had reached out to her multiple times after their breakup, even when she wasn't responding to his messages. And according to Maya, Liam would often send her messages saying that he wasn't doing well, which she found to be pretty challenging to deal with herself because, you know, they've broken up, now you're getting these type of messages in your inbox. yeah, it was pretty concerning for her, and she expressed her concern for him, but over time it became very difficult for her to continue offering any type of support at all. So I guess she just completely blocked him out after that. Also, in an interview, Maya mentioned that Liam would sometimes say things that made her worry about his overall well-being, which added to a lot of the relationship and emotional baggage that she had carried during and after their relationship. Despite their breakup, Maya felt a sense of responsibility to help Liam whenever he did reach out, but like I said, it just got to be a little bit too much for her as time went on. And she described feeling torn between wanting to move on with her life and the need to make sure that Liam was okay. This was pretty heavy for her to deal with, and it took a toll on both of them. It was pretty significant. You know, here we have somebody that's constantly reaching out and clearly needs some type of help. What do you do in that situation? Do you ignore, or do you still offer support? I can see 100% why she would be torn between either helping him or moving on, especially because they had a bond, they had a relationship together, you know, they had very close moments together. And then when the news of Liam's passing broke, fans and fellow celebrities alike were quick to express their thoughts and share their condolences. One of these celebrities was Paris Hilton, who has known Liam for some time. She took to social media writing, "So upsetting to hear the news of Liam Payne passing, sending love and condolences to his family and loved ones. RIP, my friend." Also, singer Charlie Puth, who had worked with Liam in the past, also shared a heartfelt message saying, "I'm in shock right now." And Charlie wrote on his Instagram story the following also: "Liam was always so kind to me. He was one of the first major artists I got to work with. I cannot believe he is gone. I'm so upset right now. May he rest in peace." And these messages, along with countless other tributes from fans, poured in across various different social media accounts. And many fans, understandably, are sharing some of their favorite memories of Liam. Not just fans though, but friends, family. They're sharing a lot of their favorite memories, as well as sharing his music and just sharing positive sentiments about him. He had a really, really good reputation, you know, and just like anybody else, he was dealing with stuff in his life. You can see that Liam's passing has definitely left a void in the hearts of fans and friends alike. From his early days in One Direction to his solo career, Liam touched the lives of millions with his music and his charisma. His ability to connect with fans, whether through his performances or his candid social media posts, made him a beloved figure in the music industry. Liam's journey wasn't always easy, as he faced personal challenges and things he had to deal with along the way. However, his resilience and determination to keep moving forward inspired many people. His final social media posts, filled with laughter and quality time with his loved ones, serves as a reminder of the joy he brought to those around him. In the wake of all of this, fans continue to honor his legacy, sharing messages of love, support, and gratitude for the impact he had on their lives. Although Liam's time with us was cut short, his music, his kindness, his unforgettable moments, as well as his love will continue to live on in the hearts of those who admired him.
Who apologizes the first after a fight?
Fans are literally blaming Liam Payne's girlfriend, Kate Cassidy, for him losing his life. They are literally coming after Kate Cassidy right now, who is dating Liam Payne for a couple of years, and many fans think that she was involved directly or at least indirectly with Liam Payne no longer being with us today.
Former One Directioner Liam Payne has died at the age of 31.
This is wild because Kate Cassidy actually left from her vacation with Liam Payne 2 days prior to the incident. And people just can't wrap their minds around why she left him all alone in Argentina. Is this all Kate Cassidy's fault, guys? What do you think is going on here? Did Liam really fall from the balcony of his hotel room? Was he pushed?
31-year-old music superstar fell from a third-floor balcony.
Either way, this is so sad. But one thing I do gotta bring up is that Liam Payne's hotel room in Buenos Aires, Argentina was found to be in a big mess. So definitely something major was going on in that hotel room. According to photographs, Liam's hotel room on the 3rd floor of his Casa Sur Palermo hotel had a damaged TV as well as champagne glass half full, and there was some scattered foil and powder in different places.
The police were called Wednesday evening after a report of a, quote, aggressive man who could be under the influence of drugs or alcohol.
On the desk, there was an empty soap packet, and there was a candle that was actually still burning left there. And there's also a burnt soda can top and a piece of aluminum foil. So yeah, the hotel room was in a big mess, and there were also remnants of a white powdery substance, which authorities are planning to test to determine what it actually is.
Police are said to be investigating the circumstances around Payne's fatal fall and conducting an autopsy.
Wax as well as burnt foil were also found in the bathtub, and Sky News, they further reported that local police had searched Liam Payne's room and found both drinks and various other things. One of the things that they found was clonazepam, which is a medication used to treat conditions like epilepsy as well as muscle spasms and panic disorders. So this is where fan theories come in about Kate Cassidy. Not to be confused with Katie Cassidy, by the way, who is the American actress. We're talking about Kate Cassidy, the influencer. They're not the same. But I'll get more into who Kate is a little bit later on. But for now, what I'll say is that people have been blaming Kate Cassidy for leaving Liam all alone. One comment that I found online had this one commenter pretty much saying that they think that her only mistake was being oblivious and superficial. So from what I see, this commenter is alluding to the fact that she was pretty clueless in terms of being a girlfriend and totally missed any signs that pointed to Liam not being 100% okay, as we can see from his room being left in a total mess. Not necessarily a fact though, but looks like this commenter thinks it's a fact. Either way, there was another comment that I found, and this one said, "Why did she leave him alone in Argentina? You simply do not leave people behind in a foreign country alone, especially your BFGF. When she said, 'You're such a loser,' you can immediately tell on his face that he was not happy about it, but rather sad. These are clues. I think he was messed up from his past relationship and this one also. Imagine leaving your partner behind only to find out a day or a few days later that person passed away. Even worse if the person did it on purpose." So these comments, as well as a bunch of others, have been suspecting that something fishy is going on in this whole situation. Tons of people are pretty much saying the same thing, but in just different ways about Kate Cassidy. They think if she knew he wasn't in a good place, she never should have left him alone in Argentina. But what do you guys think about that? I'm curious to know your thoughts. Now, I know a lot of people are probably thinking, who is Kate Cassidy anyways, especially if you haven't been following Liam Payne's career and life over the past couple years. Well, Kate is an influencer as well as she's a college graduate, and she graduated from Coastal Carolina University back in 2021. And Liam had been in a relationship with Kate Cassidy for 2 years, and Liam was first seen with Kate Cassidy back in October of 2022. Now, despite some rumors of a breakup in May of 2023, Liam and Kate were still together and sharing moments of their relationship online. Also, despite their on and off relationship, Liam really defended his girlfriend when fans accused her of being a gold digger, and this is shortly after they went public with their relationship. So the couple was spotted also together at Paris Fashion Week in March of 2024. And unlike in some of his past relationships, Liam seemed more open about his romance with Kate. According to Kate Cassidy's Instagram, she's based in London but frequently travels, and she often updates her more than 400,000 Instagram followers with pics from her adventures, like visiting places like Dubai, Turks and Caicos, as well as Rome. And Kate Cassidy has also shared moments from high-profile events, including attending Wimbledon, where she and Liam were seen together. Back in January of 2023, she even posed with Kendall Jenner at the grand opening Atlantis the Royal in Dubai. After months of speculation, Liam Payne and Kate Cassidy confirmed their relationship publicly by attending the British Fashion Awards together in December of 2022. And like I mentioned before, after making their relationship public, one of Liam Payne's followers sent him a message suggesting that Kate Cassidy was only with him for his wealth. And this, I guess, started the whole online speculation and rumors around her being with him just for his money, and people were calling her a gold digger, and Liam, of course, defended him, like I said. According to the Daily Mail, Liam responded by sharing the message on his Instagram stories, and this is what he wrote at the time. "You could tell me anything and I wouldn't be convinced otherwise. I've never felt a love like I do for Kate. We make each other better people." And then he added humorously, "If it were just for the money, I'd give her all of it. But it's not like that. And let's not forget, I'm pretty handsome. For the first time in my life, I'm happy to be me, and that's priceless." Then, days before he was gone too soon, like I've been talking about, Kate flew out of Argentina solo, and now more people are starting up the rumors again that she is using him, she was just with him for the money, she was just clout chasing, as well as a whole bunch of other different theories. Like, people are literally linking this to Diddy and what's been going on with him, as well as some people are saying that this was some type of secret ritual where she sacrificed Liam, and this is now solidifying her spot at being a #1 influencer or celebrity or something. Yeah, these theories get wild, guys. But Kate herself, she shared a TikTok video showing her return journey from Argentina to her home in Florida. Now, in the video, she said that she was ready to leave after spending 2 weeks in Argentina with Liam, though he chose to stay behind. Kate Cassidy mentioned that their original plan was to stay for only 5 days, and she was looking forward to sleeping in her own bed again. Now, although Kate had left Argentina days before, Liam continued to post pictures and videos with her on his Snapchat story in the hours before the incident. And in one of the posts, Liam mentioned that he was enjoying a lovely day on vacation. He also shared a selfie of both of them captioning it quality time. So yeah, like I was saying, most likely he took these snaps while Kate was still there, but he just decided to post them at a later date. So from what I've been seeing, it does look like they had a pretty good relationship, but clearly, guys, something was going on with Liam. They probably got tired of each other while they were on vacation and they needed a break. That happens sometimes when partners travel. They need just some space from each other. Not always, but sometimes it does happen. And I can see why fans are coming up with some type of theories, but I can also see on the flip side that maybe it just wasn't her fault at all. Like, she had nothing to do with it. And some people were saying that, well, he isn't her problem to fix. And if Liam was dealing with stuff, they're also saying that he himself should have been responsible for getting the help he needed.